what Nigerians are going through now, the way and manner we are being collectively mismanaged, we are being assaulted, we are being pauperized, we are being reduced into pitiable combustible materials, we are being reduced into beggars, into slaves by the Bola Tinubu regime, is emboldening many of us who were formerly against breaking of Nigeria into smaller nations. We are now reversing ourselves. Majority of us, including myself, who was formerly against smaller nations out of Nigeria, is now fully committed to having Nigeria broken into different countries out of choice or out of compulsion, so that we can go and manage ourselves in our own way, in our own speed, in our own style, cognizance of taking into consideration our culture, our beliefs, our socialization, our meaning, if you like. We are tired of a central government where everybody has been made to become a slave. Everybody has been used, except the few who are milking the country high, empty, and dry, who are stealing our collective patrimony, collective resources, who are sending us fear and terror, who are deceiving us every day, every night, every hour, every week, every month, all year through. And therefore, those who are thinking that a deal to take Nigeria back to the are doing any favor, they are making the biggest mistake. That is not what Nigerians need. What Nigerians need is dissolution of Nigeria into smaller nations, out of choice or out of compulsion, in peace, not in pieces. Anything short of that will not see the light of the day, will not address the current challenges, will only be postponing the evil day. Enough for the wise.
For how long shall the Son continue to bear the sins of the Father? When I talk about the fact that the North is retrogressive in nature, in its ideologies, a lot of insult, a lot of it. Let me even rephrase my stand. The fact is, the North, by virtue of circumstance, by virtue of what I'm seeing at the moment, happens to be what is dragging the nation back. If it pains you, that is your business. And these are my reasons. One of the major tools for social engineering in the North, a tool that regulates or directs human conduct in the North, happen to be religious institutions. That is one. And secondly, one of the major tools that is a determinant of who becomes the next president in Nigeria in the North is religion. And that is why politicians will go and sit down with you when it's Ramadan to identify with you people, to tell you that we're all about you, because they believe that is the only way they can appeal to your conscience. And after the Ramadan, everything is over. And that is why somebody will carry cooked rice to go and share to you people during Ramadan, rice that you produce to share to you, and you people are fighting and struggling over it. And after that, that is all. So how is the North not the problem? The fact is, a lot of regions think that they are sacrificing their resources and pushing it to the North just to promote fanatic religious ideologies. And that is just it. If it hurts your feelings, that is your business. But in brief, the best gift any reasonable government can give Nigeria at the moment is the regional system of government. Let's even have a debate around it and see how far. What are we saying? It doesn't stop us from becoming the one Nigeria we claim to be. But the fact is, people will naturally go to that region that have decided to develop itself. And let's face it, even the so-called countries we claim we copied this democracy from, this hypocritic democracy that we claim to be practicing, a lot of them are somehow operating on the basis of regional democracy. And that is just it. So why can't we do that? And when I talk, they say I preach hatred, I preach violence or whatever. The fact is, I will never preach hypocritical peace. I will never. I will be the last person to do that. I will preach respect, not tolerance. There is a classical difference between the two, if you understand what I'm saying. I think former President Muhammadu Buhari has a lot to tell us. He owes us a lot. And we're appealing to President Tinubu now to help us ask, where is the list? It was under your watch that the United Arab Emirates sent a list of sponsors of terrorism. Up till today, we are yet to have anyone that is prosecuted. It was under your watch that the governor of Benue State, Otom, said that the government is working with Saudi, with Turkey and other countries towards Islamization. That is an indictive statement. I have not seen where Otom has been prosecuted in that regard. I have not seen any situation where he withdrew that comment. It was under your watch that the former boss of NIA, the retired Commodore Okunloye or something, came out to say that there are a lot of hardliners in this government that are working with this terrorist organization, people in the government that are working sponsors of this terrorism. The man is still alive. We're yet to see the list or hear any name mentioned in that regards. Nobody is yet to be prosecuted. Where is the list? Where is the list? See, the solution to our problem is already in the public domain. But what we keep doing is when it comes, it attracts momentum and all of a sudden is swept under the carpet. That is what we have been doing. But the solution is here. Hashtag, where is the list? It was still under your watch that Obida Melafia of blessed memory came out to say that there is even a sitting governor that is a commander in this terrorist act. Where is the list? People, where is the list? Help me ask, where is the list? And to President Tinubu, if you can't provide that list to us, we want to assume you are colluding with the system as well. Where is the list, people? Hashtag, where is the list? Where is the list?
I'm not saying this because I am a Yoruba person. I am an Igbo woman, Delta. You see, since Tinubu cannot stop Fulani herdsmen from going to one town to another town, creating problems in Nigeria, my dear, if Nigeria mistakenly put another northerner in the seat, I don't think if all of us will be alive. Because if you see the way these Fulani herdsmen are struggling to take over all the states in Nigeria, me personally, my own town, the higher institution that is in my town, during the admission time, students cancel the admission because of Fulani herdsmen. They go to where students are living, rob them. Now currently they are doing kidnapping in my own town. Business are shutting down. Even my own business have shut down. People are moving away from my own town. You see, this is now that Tinubu is the president, he cannot stop them. What if they bring another man, maybe from northern side, forgetting this one, they are pushing P2B, as if P2B is going to be president of Nigeria. They are just deceiving people. They are the one that are going to be the president. And the region, it's better we ask for regional government from our leaders. Regional government is the best. That should be what we'll be asking from them. Regional government is the solution. With regional government, I don't think Fulani people will be coming in a state anyhow, coming to rob and kill and kidnap people the way they are doing it now. Tinubu couldn't stop Fulani from killing people, or raping, or coming into anybody's town anyhow. You think that they are going to stop? So the best thing we should ask from them is regional government. That is the only solution. That is the only thing that we ask for. Regional government is the solution. Let's demand regional government from our so-called
Hi, my people. She will not hear the thing will be so okay with the fees for this country now. Though you don't see we will do for inside this. But we no go feel the vam. We will continue to do all this thing will be so okay with the do. Though we don't already know where our problem is coming from. You get why me at the always get joy for the second guy we be see it talk inside this video. That northern guy. That guy is a very truthful person, and the guy is someone who will be a leader, who become a leader and do way. That is the type of person the guy is. Now, no see, you don't see. We really talk about this problem. We be say okay, northerners don't bring for this country. Although when we say northerners, it's not everybody will be say okay they did for north. Now we mean. If we see northerners now, we don't know if we are northern leaders. Because we be minor for north now. You know if you add yourself to those northerners. So if they say northerners, they mean Hausa. Because we did see some of we they come at when they talk at times see it's not all northerners, so it's not all northerners. So if they say northerners, now northerners, they know they self. Northern people, we make this country day where day to day, they know they self. To be for this country, could they way our leaders, our so-called leaders, they have a solution to it, but they don't want to give the solution out because if they give it out, there is no way they will benefit. And also, okay, this country we will do. Everybody now want to enjoy this. I want enjoy this one. That one want enjoy this one. That is why you see this country the way it is today. The only president who be want to do well for inside this country now be Arewa. When that man is alive, homo. Kai. That man now be the only northern person who wanted to rule this country well, but we don't have anything to say. They just carry him early. If not that man for do well for this country. The only thing will be so okay go fee help this country small. Now be that region now government happy. We everybody they talk because of the way Fulanis want to take over everywhere. See, you don't see we are the tell on this thing. See, Fulanis they never take over Nigeria. No be then they rule bed. Now then they control laws as if see now them they rule. If power mistakenly enter Article 1, I don't finish. You don't finish for everybody because all these things they do to the people we get their own land. Nobody don't ever come out from northern side want to criticize. So make everybody just the pray, make a better person will be so okay go come out Nigeria from the situation where they now making come. Now only waiting we get to tell owner. And for you will be so okay the year also if you get anything will be so okay you won't talk. Make you drop your own thoughts. Make everybody's learn. And also if not today be your own first time, please don't forget to subscribe and also make it like, share. Thank you.